Welcome. I know that a friend or a family member or a business partner or somebody that you know asked you to take a look at this presentation, and maybe they sent it to you and emailed it to you. Maybe they're watching it with you right now, whether it's live or in person, or they're watching it over the internet with you. And I know they're excited, right? And what I want to do is take a few minutes to run through this information to kind of get you caught up to speed so you can see why somebody was so excited for you to see this information. Now, my name is Muzafer, and I have the pleasure of being the Vice President of Field Development with this great company, Seacret Direct. And I'm going to run through the information, kind of get you caught up to speed, and I kind of want to start out with the challenges facing North America today. Because I'll tell you, for me, I grew up in Minnesota, and I was told, probably like a lot of people, that if you want to become successful, go and get an education. And I feel very blessed that I got a chance to get to a university. I even got a chance to play football at a university level. However, when I got injured my senior year and I finished my degrees because I couldn't play sports anymore, and I came out job hunting, my best job offer was around $35,000 a year, even with 2 separate degrees. And I'll never trade my education for anything. However, what I wanted financially was something more aggressive, to be able to take care of my family. Listen, I promised I was going to retire my mom. I promised I was going to do things for my family that I wasn't able to do. And I got introduced to the industry of networking, right? Relationship marketing, what you're taking a look at today. And this is 20 years ago. And I feel very blessed over my career that we've been able to build 5 companies in an industry like this. And we've been very fortunate financially to have done extremely, extremely well. But I was able to retire my mom and do some of the things that I promised my family because of hard work and training and a great system. And so what I'm going to do is share with you something that I wish I would have found 20 years ago. However, I'm so grateful that I found it not too long ago. And I want you to know that this is the company that I've been looking for. And it literally takes care of all aspects that interest me. And I really think most people out in the world today, right? I mean, thinking about some of the challenges that are out there, number 1 being health, and number 2 being finances. I know for a fact that every one of us think of these things. I mean, we do. These are things that cross our mind, sit on our mind, whether it has to do with us or our family or a loved one. But in the back of our mind, everybody thinks of having some sort of better health, or we know of someone that needs better health. And then one of the things that every one of us is concerned with that's sitting in our brain is things like debt. You know, I know for a fact that people are in more debt today than ever before in history. You know, when you look at the fact of whether it's school loans or credit card loans or car loans or house loans or whatever it may be, I mean, there's debt that's just sitting out there. And then you've got job security. You know, one of the things that makes a lot of people nervous, because we know technology is getting better, but here's a statistic that will alarm you. They're saying that 60% of all manual labor over the next handful of years will be replaced by technology. There really is not that much security anymore. And what I want you to know is retirement. My goodness, do you know we were all talked about or told about the golden years, when in fact I see more people over the age of 60, 65, 70, 75 that are working today than ever before. And the thing about it is, it's because they have to. You know, so when I look at, you know, some of the challenges that are out there, I'm looking for a solution. Not only for me, but I mean, my goodness, everybody is looking for a higher or better quality of life. And I want you to understand what our thought process is as a company, right? When we look at building a wealthy community by delivering unexpected results through innovative products, opportunity, and inspiration. This is our mission statement as a company. And it all started from a gentleman named Isaac Ben-Shabbat. Listen, our CEO and founder, right? His family immigrated to the U.S. and they were at a point where they risked it all because they didn't know what they were going to do. They had very little money, and they had a tough time figuring out what was going to be the best solution. And they found a way to open up kiosks in the malls. And in about a 4-month period, they made millions of dollars that they equally split between their friends and their family. And then they said, we don't want to go back. I mean, they came from Israel. And not saying that it's this or it's that, but they wanted to stay in America. And what they wanted to figure out is, how do we stay here? I mean, we were selling toys in a kiosk, but we want to build something long term. And in between the border of Israel and Jordan, there's a place called the Dead Sea, one of the most amazing bodies of water in the whole world. And what they thought of is it was so amazing, and what people had received from visiting the Dead Sea from ancient history till now, they said, what if we could bring this to the United States and the rest of the world through a product line that could change people's lives? And that's the way that Seacret was born. And throughout opening kiosks in malls and offering this skincare line to the world, they met this young lady named Betty Perez that walked in her first day. She broke the company record. And in a matter of time, she was doing so well, they wanted to know who she was. And when they met with her, she didn't want a promotion. She said that this needs to be relationship marketing. We can change lives by what you guys have created product-wise. Long story short, together they designed and launched Seacret Direct. And over the years, it's become one of the top 100 direct selling companies, even all the way to being number one in growth not too long ago. And if you look at our timeline from the point of when they started to one of the largest skincare companies in the world, I mean, number one, like not even one of the, like number one wanted to be involved. Number one, the number one skincare company wanted to find a way to partner with Seacret. They wanted to purchase us. And instead we partnered together. They do not own us today. If you think of who number one is, they do not own us today. However, they do manufacture our products. So we ended up getting all of their research to the Dead Sea. We got access to millions of dollars in technology, and we have one of the best partners to always be ahead of the masses, to always excel in the world of technology and skin. And what ended up happening, as you see the rest of the timeline, as we launched Seacret Direct and we opened up markets like Korea and Canada and Australia and Mexico and Germany and Japan, and what started happening with our growth and product lines that we launched all the way till right now, where we're pre-launching nutrition. I mean, it's amazing what's been happening with our company. I mean, you can chart the growth to the companies we've been opening, and I'll tell you, a lot of it stems from the amazing Dead Sea. I mean, it's the lowest point on Earth, 1,388 feet below sea level, 26 minerals, of them 12 of them are exclusive to its waters. I mean, over 33% salt content. And I can't tell you how many stories you hear about. I visited the Dead Sea and this happened and that happened and this happened. I mean, all the way back to ancient royalty. I mean, one of the most talked about publications in the world is something called the Bible. And I want you to know, is in there they talk about the Dead Sea. You know, all the way to kings and queens and people like Cleopatra, and how people would travel 2 months one way on a camel to get to the Dead Sea, and then obviously they'd have to travel back on a camel to get there. But what it's known for is just amazing. Here's what I want you to know: is as we started formulating these products, what we realized is this is our motto, that whether it's products for your skin or products for the inside of your body, because we're headed towards health and wellness and nutrition, is that we want to be created by nature, which we are, tested by science, which we are, and proven by you, which our stories, our success stories on these products literally blow people's minds. I mean, we're the perfect blend of science and nature. You know, when you look at our patents and how we're clinically proven, and the fact that we contain plant extracts and essential oils and Dead Sea minerals. I mean, what we figured out is we need to really take care of the foundation of the skin. And also what we wanted to do was defy aging. I mean, like, doesn't everybody, I mean, who wants to get older realistically? If you could find a way to live longer, younger, would you, right? I mean, and most people go, yes. But here's the challenge with skincare. Some of us don't use it, like me being one of them. I didn't know about skincare. I really thought that if I just used shampoo on my head and my skin on my head, that it would work on the rest of my body. And everybody laughs at me today, but I really did. Not to gross you out, I didn't use soap. I didn't use body wash. I used shampoo. So I didn't understand about skincare until I met our CEO, Isaac Ben Shabbat, and he started explaining to me what happens if I don't, and I started realizing that I need to take care of my skin. I read articles by the American Skin Association talking about how millions upon millions upon millions of people have skin-related challenges. And I just didn't want to be part of that statistic. Now, number two is there are people that do use it, but they're not even using it right. I mean, some people cleanse and wash, but they don't even exfoliate. And you're talking to a guy that knew nothing about any of this stuff. And so I know there are other people out there, unfortunately, that don't use it right either. Now, the last thing, which is crazy, is some people that are using it, they're just using old technology. I laughed because I was the guy that didn't want to let go of the cassette tape. I didn't want to go to CDs, right, when it comes to listening to audios. I wanted to stick with my cassette tape because it was what I was comfortable with. And over time, things evolved and changed and got greater and simpler. And so today, I mean, none of us use a cassette tape. However, there are people that in the skincare world use the cassette tape of skincare. And all I want you to know is that when it comes to skincare or it comes to nutrition, we will always be ahead of the game with technology and the simplicity of what we do. It's a 3-step regimen, right? Number one is cleanse. I tell people all the time that what I was told was one of the major reasons why you need to cleanse, right? One of the major reasons is on a daily basis, we're exposed to dirt, obviously the sun, toxins, oils. So what you want to do is you want to be able to cleanse twice a day, right? In the morning and at night. So in the morning when you wake up and at night before you go to bed. It's so important. And so many people do, however, they're not doing number two, which is exfoliating. Now, this is simple, right? 2 to 3 times a week. I was told by our CEO, he said, Muzafer, do you realize that if you don't exfoliate, if you don't remove the dead skin, then you're increasing aging and blemishes and skin disorders. And the best thing about it is that when you remove the dead skin, new skin comes, so it always looks better. And the thing is that if the dead skin keeps piling up, my goodness, you'll speed up the visual of wrinkles. I mean, and none of us want that, right? None of us do. So number 3 is moisturize. So I started looking at this going 1, 2, 3. I can do this. This is simple, right? I can really do this. And then they said, Muzafer, prepare to be wowed. Seacret has these 5 wows in 5 minutes. What's going to happen right now is somebody's going to pause this video and they're going to either do 1 or 2 or maybe all 5 of these, and you will say wow. Now the video obviously is playing again, right? So you're sitting there going, oh my goodness, I had incredible results. I love the M4, right? When they put that on and then they use the magnet, man, I'm like a little kid, like a gadget kid. And when I saw the magnet remove that one, and if you haven't had that one done on you, I mean, listen, make them repause this video and do the M4. I promise you, you will look at that going, oh my goodness, I need to use this immediately. But the results that I've been seeing, the before and after pictures, right? And obviously results may vary, but I mean, look at this. This is 1 week. Can people have results faster? Yes. May some people take longer? Yes. Right? This is for a tattoo. When you remove the dead skin, the difference that people see on their tattoos. I mean, from all the way from tattoo parlor owners that are literally telling their customers that they need to not just use Seacret because it's the best of the best, but look what it does to preserve the quality of their artwork of the tattoo. Now, age defying. I saw this picture. I was blown away. I really did think that this was mother-daughter. And I'm not poking fun at all, but I found out it was before and after. Obviously, the before is on the left. The after is on the right. And I always think back and go, gosh, why would somebody want to not use these products? when you can get phenomenal results. Now, could it be faster than 2 months? Yes. Could it be a little bit longer? Yeah, guys, individual results may vary. But what I love is the results. Here's one, 20 minutes. This guy actually had the puffiness on both eyes. And after 20 minutes, obviously the one was removed. You can see it. And he kept asking for us to do the other. And that's where you have an easy sale. See, we don't have to be big sales people pitching a product. You know who does the selling for us? The mirror, right? The mirror does. Here's one, our Recover. My goodness, this Recover product has nanotechnology that will blow everybody's minds. Now, when you look at what it does for the neck, right? This is after 15 minutes. If you look what it does for the face and the side and the eyes, I've used this. It feels like my whole face was tightening up. I couldn't even believe it. After one application, what happened? I had one of the top anti-aging doctors in the world with me that flew in from Los Angeles, Beverly Hills area, and we were in Arizona and had this done together, and we were both blown away by the results. All I can tell you is I'm not taking anything away from people that do Botox. What I'm saying is that's injecting toxins into your skin. And then what happens is your body's going, I don't want toxins. It fights the toxins. And look, that's not what you want in your system. This is something that doesn't do that. And you don't have to go through that procedure. And if you have, listen, start using Recover. You'll be blown away by the results. Now, we have additional areas, right? Like hair. Who do you know that has hair or acne or a body care line or our men's line? I'm going to tell you, men, all the men listening to this, our aftershave is absolutely phenomenal. And we've got this product called Hydration Gel. I can't even tell you, it's one of my favorite products, but because I cut my hair every 3 days, and when you put clippers to your head, and it keeps going against your skin. I create so much dry skin, but this hydration gel is just flat out amazing. And I've told every male I've come in contact with they need this. Now, we're making headlines. We don't have to pay for these publications, but they're talking about us because it's one of the most phenomenal products people have ever touched, used, smelled, sampled. I mean, it's just amazing what Seacret has put together. The skincare industry, ladies and gentlemen, is a $200+ billion industry, and where it's headed is just amazing, right? I mean, it just is. And I'll tell you right now, everyone you and I know has skin, right? There's no secret behind that. No pun intended, right? But there's no secret behind that. I mean, 3 out of 4 women use skincare. 1 out of 4 men use skincare. And that's why we're bringing the Dead Sea to you, because almost 2 million people visit the Dead Sea every year on their own dime, because of what the waters do for people's bodies, their mindsets, their emotionals. I mean, it's amazing. It's not just physical. It's unreal, the stories that you hear about. Now, let me tell you this. The fact is that, we are literally keeping up with where the future is headed, because if we were still stuck in the past as a company, we wouldn't have this presentation, first of all, because we had over 900 stores. And see, we just came to this realization that in the last 10 years, as the world is changing due to technology and social media platforms, people can connect with each other directly and faster without relying on like just things like television alone. Like the social media platforms, it's what is driving the economy today. The physical brick and mortar. It's like the retail establishments, they're being replaced by online, virtual, social-based platforms. Therefore, it's made it simpler, faster, reliable, affordable, like an all-around funner experience for the end user, right? The consumer, which has led to what is defined today as a social economy revolution. And see, that's where Seacret wanted to head towards. Do you understand that the mainstream industries today are allowing us to participate in the new business model? Like, everything's changing because they're accepting networking into this arena. Think about Uber. Uber is the largest taxi company in the world, yet they do not own a car. And it all blew up in a good way, right? Like they all exploded. They grew because somebody told somebody told somebody told somebody, and Uber was willing to pay people to be able to do the word of mouth and drive for them, right? Then you look at Airbnb, the largest hospitality company in the world. Listen, they're bigger than the Marriotts and the Hiltons and all of these, but they don't even own a hotel room, like not even a room. And I sit back and I'm going, my goodness, what is this? What does this mean for people like you and me? I'll tell you, number one, you can be a customer. Because we've been in the retail world, what we were selling the products in the kiosks in the mall, if you walk through this door on the left and want to be a customer of our product line, you'll get it at a 50% discount. I mean, it's amazing what Seacret today is offering the products for our customers directly to them at a lesser price, the same quality, and they're getting it directly to their home. They don't even have to go to the mall anymore, right? So you can become a customer. Number two, being a business partner. What we will allow you to do is share our products with us, right? To other people and participate in our revenue sharing model. So the question is, which door do you want to walk through? Whichever one you choose is fine. If it's to be a customer, the benefits are phenomenal. They just are, right? I mean, great products shipped directly to you, free shipping on orders over $99. Plus, we do points and free products and referral bonuses and things of that sort. What I want you to know is it's a great place to be. If you see the opportunity, the business model, and you're going, everyone I know has skin, right? And people are looking to have an extra business. Because look, everyone I know falls in one of three different categories. There are people that love what they do career-wise. Like we have a lot of doctors and veterinarians and firemen and I mean, you name it. People that love what they do, that work with us on a part-time basis because they want extra time, maybe extra income, whatever it may be. Now, there are other people that hate what they do, like hate it. And I'm sure we've all met them. And they want to replace their job or their boss or their career, and they want to have something that they can control that brings them recurring type income. And then you've got people that are go-getters, right? Somebody that wants to make a six-figure income and more, and we'll spend time on all of the above. Relationship marketing, it allows you to be your own boss and offer products at half the price, travel the world, and the earning potential is just phenomenal. I mean, all the benefits and advantages of having your own business, from a low startup cost in relationship marketing and the unlimited income potential and the tax benefits and the ability to have time freedom. It's amazing. So let me tell you about Seacret, right? There was Seacret of yesterday, which was the kiosks we had in the malls, which you would have spent $30,000 plus just to start it. Plus, it's only got limited exposure. You'd have to sit in the mall 12 hours a day, and you'd have to stock the product, and you'd have to have employees and your overhead and the rent in the mall. I mean, it was nuts. But people made a great income with us. People made $50,000 a year, $100,000 a year, $200,000, $300,000 a year. However, the opportunity today is simpler, and the ability to earn an income is faster and more worldwide. See, having a website, having a virtual business, your choice is $49 or $99. To start. And you have products available at wholesale. We're open 24 hours when you have online virtual business, and unlimited exposure worldwide. So becoming an agent is simple, right? The $99 includes the briefcase, which allows you to do those 5 wows. Remember the person that paused the video and showed you those 5 wows? Instead of carrying those products in a grocery bag, you can put them right in this beautiful briefcase because it's designed for the products to fit right inside. Absolutely professional, beautiful, sharp, and it's the perfect size. Now, an optional startup set, right? There's a 5 and 5 starter set, which gives you $630 in product for only $249, right? And you'll obviously be able to, use some. You'll be able to resell it. It's incredible, right? I mean, the more products you can resell, the immediate profit that you earn. I mean, because customers love having things immediately. Now, the Wow Starter set allows you to have almost $1,950 in product, almost $2,000 for only $549. And then the professional starter set is $4,500 in product for only $1,699. Do you know why you get more than what you spent? Is because Isaac Ben Shabbat has always said that when you partner with us, we will give you more than what you give us. If and when you decide to partner with us, we will give you more than what you give us. He's always been that way. And it's really simple. It's all about customers, right? I mean, number one, we enroll customers. Number two, we sponsor agents that help us find customers. There's 5 ways to earn an income. I love it because, look, I used to get paid one way, and it was crappy, right? I don't know if you ever heard of it before, but if I worked, I made money. If I didn't work, I didn't make money. And what I wanted was something better. And what I love with our company is we'll put this out there, the disclosure, the disclaimer, saying that we don't make false claims. We don't guarantee incomes, but anything worth having is worth working for. Right now, let me tell you the first way we get paid, right? Retail commissions. You get an agent price for our product. There's a retail price. Then there's the difference, which is profit. And that can be from, dozens of dollars to hundreds of dollars. I mean, it's amazing. Then we've got the number 2 way, which is wow bonuses. You saw the 5 wows in 5 minutes. And what happens is there are people that don't want to buy retail. They want to save money. They want to be a VIP customer. And guess what? You earn 20% or 25% on what your VIP customers purchase immediately, right? On the dollar amount. And then if you bring us 4 customers, you'll even get free product from us. And when you get to 10 customers, you will share in a global pool. That's money we've set aside. That people that get 10 customers started, not only do you get your regular commissions, but you'll get an equal share, like an equal split of this extra money that we've put aside, because we love customers. Which, listen, it helps you create a recurring income all of these different ways from our customers. And you get paid this daily. And you know what? You don't have to carry the inventory. You don't even have to collect the money. Your VIP customers, the money goes right on your website, like through a credit card, and it goes directly to Seacret. The product goes from our warehouse directly to your customers' homes. And you will get paid daily. So in this example, I mean, you're earning $300 in products immediately plus free products. I mean, this is roughly 50% that we're giving you just in this way. I mean, I'm blown away by what Seacret does, right? Then we've got team commissions. And the beautiful part of this is most people have never been taught to build a team. Most businesses are either, owner owned and owner operated, but the bigger companies are owner owned and team operated. And that's what I wanted to be. I wanted to be, a business owner that's team operated. And they said, Muzafer, all you do is start the program by introducing 2 other people that would love to be a business partner / agent that'll help find customers. And in this team commission that we earn, right, you introduce a few people who introduce a few people who introduce a few people. And right away, I know what you're thinking. This can get pretty large. What's beautiful is you don't have to track all of this. Our back office does. And yes, people go, if this thing gets really big, I mean, what does that mean financially? Look, we have a maximum amount. This number 3 way that we earn an income, there's a cap, right? The most you can earn is a $25,000 commission check per week. And people go, that's a lot. I know it is, but that doesn't mean everybody's going to get there, right? Are there people that have? Yes. Are there people that haven't yet? Yes. But what's nice is that it takes work, and at least that opportunity is there. Then we've got a leadership check match. How do you earn a check match? It's by helping people you've introduced earn a paycheck. And then what we do when you get to bronze and higher, we will figure out what the 20% of that income is. Like the last way, right? This is number 4. So what I showed you, which was number 3 way of earning an income that had the maximum of $25,000, right? So whatever it is that you're earning in number 3, we will take 20% of that and we'll match it. We won't take anything out of anybody's check. We'll just match the amount and we'll add it to your paycheck. And then as you get promoted, not only do you get it on the people you've personally brought, but anyone that they bring. And then level 3 and then level 4. I mean, it gets pretty large. So let me give you an example. And this is a simple theoretical example. If you introduce 5 people who introduced 5, who introduced 5, who introduced 5, you've got 700 people that you're earning a match from their commissions. So if they were all just earning $100, and I'm doing an example of 10% match, which is $10, 700 people times $10 is $7,000 additional dollars a week. I mean, you can play with the numbers and you won't sleep, I promise you. How do you get to bronze? Well, you start off as an agent, And then as your team grows and the more customers that your team brings, this BV is called business volume. That increases. And as you have more people and more customers come, the volume increases. And when it gets to 2,000 and 2,000, that's a bronze agent. That's where check match starts. And as your team grows and you introduce more people who introduce more people who introduce more customers. When I say people, to me, it's agents that are bringing customers. Your business volume grows. And the fifth way we get paid is rank advancements. So you'll earn anywhere from $15 to $200 for getting promoted to a watch and an iPad, all the way up to a few thousand to 40, 100,000 to $1 million. Now, have people earned this? Yes, already. Right? Already. Are there more people getting close? Yes. Are there a bunch of people that have earned the 250 and 100? Yes. Yes. But it takes work. It does. And let me keep it simple. Mission Royale, right? We want to help you go superstar and then go executive and bronze and then get to Royale. Why? Because not only will you get the one-time bonus, but there's a drive or live your dream bonus. We don't make you get a car, right? You can use this extra bonus for whatever you like. It's every 4 weeks you are maintaining this position with our company based on the sales from customers on your team. You get an extra 500 to 600 to 800, 1,200, all the way up to 6,000 every 4 weeks. Look, I love everything that this company offers, all the way to the exotic trips, these incentive trips. I mean, this year alone, we went to Greece and Cabo and we're headed to the Bahamas. And I mean, every year we do beautiful trips for our business partners, for this community. When you look at the success stories and you hear where people's beginnings were, I mean, they're just like you and me. It's just different beginnings. It doesn't matter where you come from, ladies and gentlemen. It's more important where you want to go. So there's 4 steps in getting started. Step 1 is get started. If you want to be a customer, perfect. Choose. Do you want to pay retail? Or do you want to save money and be a VIP customer? Number 2, do you want to be a secret agent, which is our business partner? And if that's the case, then pick the package that you want to start with, right? The 5 and 5, the wow package, or the professional package. Let the person know that is watching this video with you. Number 3 is, who do you know that has skin? And everybody chuckles and goes, everybody. And who do you know that needs an additional income? And people go, oh my God, everybody. And number 4 is training. Listen, we want to teach you and train you how to do this, whether it's one-on-one or Secret Saturdays, or we have what's called ACT, which is Agent Core Training. And then we've got our international conference. Here's what I want you to know is you're listening to somebody that went to school, didn't get a chance to play sports because of injuries, graduated, and wanted to take care of his family. And I didn't have the right vehicle. And all I know is somebody introduced me to this. And the thing is 20 years later, I've built several companies, but what I was looking for is the right people to be in business with. A company that cares about community. And the person that introduced this to you is not trying to get you into something, but they want to win with you. That's what Seacret stands for, is community. And I want you to know something, that we want to help you, help your family, build a business that if we do it right, no one will take away from you. And the thing is, you do deserve the things that you want. Most of us have had to give it up. And all I'm saying is why. People say being in the right place at the right time is the key to success. And that's not true. So many people have been in the right place at the right time, but they didn't take action. Listen, don't miss this. Get together with the person that asked you to listen and watch this presentation and get started. And you know what? Remember, opportunities are never lost. They just go on to people who take advantage of them. Be one of those people that take advantage. Let's help people with their health, their skin, their lives, and help people obtain what they want financially for them and their family. Because not only do you deserve it, but they do too. Welcome to Seacret. We look forward to shaking your hand in person and seeing you at one of the upcoming events. Have a great day, everyone, and God bless.